Got the new shirt, Curtis Universal, double XL. And you know what? I think I'll be one of those cool cats and keep the tag on. Think I'm cool. No, definitely not keeping the tag on. Making some meals for the wife so she doesn't steal my food. She gets weird and eats pasta and beef because she doesn't want to have olive oil, but she likes to save her fats for the end of the night. But what she doesn't realize, we're out of tomato sauce. It's a mess. We have dogs everywhere. This one likes green beans. You want green bean? You want green bean? Are we on green bean? Stuart's got the green bean. I think you're wedgie.
So we opened about 8 weeks ago, and the big reason behind opening the gym was been a member of, you know, every gym known to man, and just noticed that all of them do one or two things really well and kind of suck at everything else. So kind of wanted to combine all that together into an area that, you know, has a little bit of everything and caters to everybody, and did pretty well here. I mean, we got a good, you know, portion of powerlifting equipment, we got bodybuilding equipment, you know, the C word equipment over here as well. You know, a little bit of everybody over here, and a gym where personal training and stuff like that is a massive part of it as well. It may seem strange for people like us, but a lot of people that come into these gyms have no idea what to do and are just doomed to failure because, you know, they don't know where to go and nobody helps them. So a lot of personal training and stuff is included here as well, that guidance factor that a lot of other gyms miss. And yeah, just kind of wanted a nice atmosphere for everybody.
We also chose Chris just because he's awesome.
So I went to his first seminar and it was fantastic. Loved it, and definitely wanted to grab him to do one here, and we're hoping to do more stuff like this in the future. He's local, and that nutrition aspect is massive, and that's where a lot of his forte is. So, you know,
Where he outshines the rest.
Yeah, I wanted to incorporate that here as well, because that's, you know, 80% of it's all diet and nutrition. So
The dare is he wants me to go in that class and start dancing, and he's gonna go with me. I can't do it. Come on, guys. 10 seconds of this. This is my song. This is my song. First got into bodybuilding, I'm like, I have to do more bicep curls. I have to eat more protein. I have to do more. And the more I did that, the farther I took a step back. I started getting injured. Wasn't progressing. I did 2 years of most dedication, almost obsessiveness. Got nowhere. And then I took a step back and I started to rethink what I'm doing. You know what? Ease the pace. Let's have a little fun. Let's learn what to do. Because why is Joe Blow over there constantly making ground and I'm not? What is he doing? What is his mindset? And most of the time, people who are so overly dedicated sometimes overlook when enough is enough. And when I did that, I started winning more shows. I turned professional, placed my first pro show, got sponsored, and everything started to blossom to what it is. People tend to be more aggressive. They're like, I'm gonna cut out carbs Monday through Friday, and I'm gonna do an hour and a half of cardio a day. And at first, your body responds well. Eventually, your body will shove you right back. The key thing is to be progressive. You wanna shop your body, but if you're overly aggressive with it for too long, it gives you the middle finger. And you don't want that, because once the body gets smart, quite often it's smarter than we are, and then doesn't want to change. But I mean, you do want to eat 30 minutes after you work out. It's called there's a window, meaning if you consume protein powder, 20 to 30 grams of a fat dish and protein powder, 30 minutes after, within 30 minutes after you work out, protein synthesis has its highest response. If you wait 40 minutes to an hour, there's less of a response. Protein synthesis means your body's ability to take that protein, utilize it, and repair tissues, the damage you've done. Are you guys gonna notice the difference? So you start doing that, and come Friday, you're gonna be like, get jacked. No, not gonna happen. Probably you guys will probably never ever notice. When you do low carb, insulin starts to taper down, cortisol goes up, and then as cortisol is a catabolic hormone, okay? It's also, in excessive to high amounts, it's bad for fat loss, but it needs to be present to burn fat. Cortisol goes up for such a long time, the body's stress hormones go way up, and the body goes, what the hell is going on? I gotta figure something out immediately. And everybody's body's different. Some people, the people who lose weight really, really fast, consistently, they're the first to die when a starvation happens. The people like who have trouble losing weight and their body fights on everything, you'll be still living. That's how you gotta look at it. So you gotta look at it as your body's trying to survive. People trying to lose weight, you wanna control more appetite. So maybe having brown rice, whole grain wheat pasta, and things that have more fiber will keep you fuller for longer, trick your brain. So that's the concept from carb to carb. When you look at whole grain carbs, they have more fiber. Fiber makes you feel full and bloated. Gives you your brain the perception that it's much fuller than it is. See, I mean, we could all sit here and eat a 1,500 calorie chocolate bar, but you couldn't eat 1,500 calories of oatmeal, right? You get through 2 cups, you'd be like, oh, you don't want to eat the rest of the day. So like, that's how carbohydrate sources that are whole grains can help you guys lose weight, because it helps control appetite and blood sugar. That's why. So we're here at Blue Chip Burger, Chip in New York, and we just finished the seminar today. It was a good success. Again, I talked for a marathon. Started at 10:10, I think it ended at 1:10. I only choked on my dry throat and saliva like 5 times. No, it was good. It was a decent turnout. We expect a little more people, but you know how people sign up for things and they don't show up. But no, it was good. A lot of people learned. They're very happy with it. Everything was talked about, and we had a good discussion. And the most important thing ever is, you know, the crowd was engaged, asking questions. It was a good time. Now I'm starving. And we're at Blue Chip Burger. Chip. And we're gonna annihilate some burgers here. It's 100% grass-fed beef in this place. I always like to try out the little family-owned pop shops. I almost forgot to pay. I remember one time I drove up in gas, and I just realized I drove back, and she goes, I already called the police.